Former Chicago gang kingpin Jeff Fort loses First Step Act bid for freedom after 40 years in prison. Convicted of offering to bomb U.S. buildings for $2 million and ordering the murder of a rival drug dealer, the 76-year-old El Rukn founder was denied release under legislation allowing judges to consider compassionate release for aging inmates. After nearly 40 years in a virtual solitary confinement in a federal supermax prison, the 76-year-old Fort has appealed for leniency, saying he's a grandfather who wants to be with his family. Earlier this year, he sent a handwritten plea to a federal judge in Chicago under the First Step Act, which allows sentences to be reduced for elderly or ill prisoners. Given the length of time that defendant has been in custody, much of his immediate family is deceased. Fort wrote in blocky handwriting, defendant wishes to take the time to rekindle his personal relationship with his children and forge a new relationship with his grandchildren who were born after his incarceration. But U.S. District Judge John Tharp tossed Fort's request, ruling that Fort deserved the 80-year sentence handed down in 1986 after his conviction of offering to bomb buildings in the United States in exchange for $2 million from Libyan strongman Muammar Gaddafi. As the judge noted, Fort had coordinated the Libya plot from inside a Texas federal prison while serving time for drug trafficking, directing gang lieutenants during near-daily collect calls to the Chicago headquarters of his El Rukn gang. Fort has spent most of that sentence in a maximum security prison in Florence, Colorado, and has almost no contact with other inmates or the outside world. At the request of prosecutors, he has been allowed access only to a phone to talk with his lawyers or immediate family. Tharp said he saw no reason to change things.